Hey, this is Max. Welcome back to another CSR2 video. I'm here with the McLaren Senna GTR LM. This is the Golf Livery Edition that you get for 8,000 tickets in the European Series. I want to first thank Nitro CSR2 for providing me access to its account, which allows me to review this car. The reason for this video is to let you and I kind of go over this car and give you my take on whether it's worth the 8,000 tickets. First of all, for those who like the McLaren Senna, this is obviously a very cool looking version of it, and it is in fact very much like the regular Senna GTR that was a prize car. So this is a 6.95 car fully maxed, so it's not slow, but it is certainly not going to beat the top cars in the game either. It is relatively easy to drive, and it is relatively fast at stage 5 only. There's another point of evaluation I always do with these cars, and that is to see if, without stage 6s with minimal level of overall upgrades, this car can hit a substantial evo point. This allows it to become viable in live racing because of lobby advantage with low performance point high evo. Knowing that the regular Senna GTR is a low performance point high evo car, it obviously did not surprise me to find this car to be the same way. So essentially they're the same car with a different look, different livery, slightly different way to tune as well. They're not exactly the same when you tune them, but the point is that this car is somewhat useful outside of just sitting in your garage looking pretty. At stage 5 only, the car is in fact fast enough to be a car that can beat Harkness and therefore get you through most of the challenges in Tempest 1 through 3. For a newer player that is looking for a purple star McLaren, which usually are easier to get fusions for, this car isn't a bad choice. Tuned, it is relatively quick with this low performance point high evo tune. However, 10.0 is a very tough lobby full of very good cars. So I would not necessarily leave it at this level of tune. If I were to use this car, I may actually tune it to a little bit slower lobby or a little bit faster to avoid ending up. Whoops, I thought I had a launch button and I did not, so I launched too late. But what I was saying is that I would tune it either to a slightly faster or slower lobby just to kind of avoid getting in with all these other super competitive cars. So anyway, it is generally a good car. 8,000 tickets is a lot of tickets, but they've been pretty generous with the tickets overall for this event. I am currently in my main account sitting on about 15,000 tickets, and even an account that I'm not trying so hard at has reached at least over 6,000 tickets at this point. If you make some efforts in the showdowns and get as far as you can in each event, plus your daily collection of free tickets, it should still get you to about 8,000 at the very end of the series. And if you have nothing else to show for it, this is not a bad choice to pick up. So, is it worth 8,000 tickets? The short answer is yes. Is it worth it over many other cars in the game that are basically purple star 5-star cars? Well, it falls kind of towards the better end of the pack, but it certainly isn't going to make or break your game when it comes to whether it's live racing or anything else. It, however, will give newer players access to a relatively fast car that is usable without stage 6s to get you through all of Tempest. So overall, I think it is worth 8,000 tickets if you have no other place to spend it. Alright, let me know what you think. If you have any specific questions about this car, let me know. The setup that I'm using here, I'm showing it, so you can always try to copy it, but understand it is full fusion. And if you drop any of these stages, it will be slower. And if you add any more stages, it will increase the PP point a lot, the performance point a lot, without increasing the evo a substantial amount. Therefore, it may not necessarily be more competitive. So that is why it's set up the way it is. All right. So let me know if you decided to get the car, and if you did, you know, what your plans are with it. If you like this video, do leave a like. If you like my channel and would like to get notifications when I put up the review for the next car that I'm looking at, subscribe, hit the bell so you can get that notification. And as always, Thank you for watching my videos. I'll catch you next time.